LEGO released 2 great new Animal Crossing sets in August, and we are finally going to put them into my custom LEGO Animal Crossing island. These new sets are, of course, the Dodo Airlines and the Town Hall, 2 essential locations in any Animal Crossing island, so it's really exciting that I finally get to add them to my own custom island. Now, if you want to see the process of building this Animal Crossing island, you can check out my other video right here, but for now, we're going to get right into putting these new sets into the island layout. My first step is to remove these 2 empty sections in the middle of my island. I designed my island in quadrants so it can easily be expanded, rearranged, or modified like this. This section of beach is where I want to put the Dodo Airlines airport, but it's not going to fit as it is. I'm going to first need to make some changes to this beach module before I can add in the airport. I started removing all of these little details and landscaping to the beach so I would have a flat surface on which to put the airport. This still isn't quite right, so now it's time to make some changes to the actual LEGO set. I had to remove a lot of these plates under the airport because I'm going to be putting it directly on the beach. I want this set to fit the style of my island, not the modular style of the Animal Crossing sets. This ended up being a little messier than I wanted it to be, and a little bit hard to film my process, so I'm just going to show you the way I ended up rebuilding it with the plates underneath. I added a bunch of plates of my own to add some structure. You can see what I did if you look closely. This is basically just to make the whole thing hold together so that the dock connects to the airport. I also had to make these dark orange supports for the dock 1 plate taller so that they'll fit the system it's going into. Okay, now that the set is redesigned how I want it, I just have to make a few more changes to my beach so that the dock is actually going out onto water and not just onto another part of beach. I took out a lot of these tan plates and replaced them with water tiles so that it'll look right when the airport gets added to the beach. Finally, I made an outline of where the airport is going with tiles and left some studs exposed so it can easily be attached or removed. Now I'm adding the Town Hall and Plaza to this big empty green space. I first set aside some of the side builds and filled in these gaps under the Town Hall with medium nougat plates. Just like the airport, I want this building to be easily added or removed in case I need to move the whole display. To do that, I'm using a mix of tiles and jumper plates to create an outline for the Town Hall's footprint. Next, I'm creating the plaza using a mixture of medium nougat plates and tiles. I want it to look like brickwork, but I'm leaving some exposed studs so that I can attach different minifigures and accessories like K.K. Slider in his concert. Adding back on the Town Hall and the message board, and this build is complete and ready to go into the island. Seeing the whole island come back together after being taken apart is really satisfying, but I think we can add some more details to some of these empty spaces, starting with this little cafe build. I thought this cute cafe stand and table and chairs would look nice in this corner of my island overlooking the beach. I didn't feel like I needed to make any changes to these little builds, but instead of the autumn tree included with the set, I built my own version, which is just a little bit more robust and detailed. Yeah, I know it doesn't make much sense, but who says I can't have more than one season on my island at once? To finish off the plaza, I added some flowers around it and parked K.K. Slider's van right here. Okay, one last detail I have to add is the Julian's birthday party scene. This got taken apart when I moved my island around, but now that I have the new sets in place, I know where I have the space to rebuild the party. I also added my own custom cherry blossom tree. Again, who says there can't be multiple seasons? Well, with all these new changes in place, there's only one thing to do, and that's welcome a new visitor to the island. Actually, it's just me. I came to the party to eat some cake. And finally, here's a look at the island with all of the updated changes in place. So you may have noticed that there's still some blank spaces on the island. Well, LEGO does have 3 more Animal Crossing sets coming out in January, so you might have to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on that. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and maybe leave a comment, let me know what you think.